I am not playing poker today in Baltimore. The day this video gets published, January 3rd. Yes, those are cows behind me. Why not film next to cows? Considered it, decided not to. Here's why I was considering it. There's a promotion going on at the Horseshoe Baltimore. You're gonna have to drive 4 hours there, 4 hours back, and play a long day for the promotion to be worth it. I was wondering if it would be worth it for diamond purposes. Start of the year, still trying to earn diamond, even though it's getting less important and more difficult to earn, but 15,000 tier credits, there's the chance I would be able to earn about 1,000 in a day. A few steps to the promotion. First, you had to go online and opt in to the promotion. Second, once in the casino the day of, you need to go to a kiosk and activate it. Cows are making some noises. Third, you had to play. While activating it, actually kind of skipped a step. You had the choice of either a 5x multiplier on your rewards credits, your comps, or your tier credits, which go towards your status at the end of the year. Way more important for me would be the tier credits for status. So if I went down there as early as I could, like, realistically wake up, not really have any traffic, and then play maybe like 10, 11 hours, multiply that by 17, that's the tier credits I would earn without a promotion, and then multiply that by 5 if it applies to poker, which is always debatable. Maybe I could get like somewhere between 800 and 1,000 tier credits, which would be a nice chunk if it applied to poker, which is always debatable. I don't know if something's wrong or not, or they just don't like me, but nothing I could do. That would be great. 1,000 if it actually applied to poker. Would like to play. Would like to play the Horseshoe Baltimore. Like playing there. Like the people on the drive down. Stop at some Cracker Barrels for some Sioux City sarsaparilla while I'm there. The day of, right before, right after. Go to Wawa. Of course, it would probably even make for a couple good videos. Videos in general. Because the earning period ends at midnight. I'd probably play like all day. Maybe like 12 to 12. And then be really tired. There wouldn't be any traffic, but I'd be really tired for a drive back. Probably drive to Maryland Live and just sleep in my car in the cold. I think it would make for an interesting 1 to 3 videos, but just didn't make sense. Now I'll explain ultimately why. I was going back and forth on this a lot. Ultimately decided not to. I'm filming on January 2nd. You're seeing this on January 3rd if you're watching it the day it got published. January 3rd, Friday, was the day of the promotion, and a bunch of reasons why it didn't quite make sense to drive down there. 8 hours round trip for one long session at the Horseshoe Baltimore. For one, always debatable whether something applies to poker. Yes, that's an emu behind me. There are actually 2 of them back there. Always debatable whether it applies to poker. If it doesn't apply to poker, then it's like a really long day for just like 200 tier credits on the way to 15,000. But eventually I was looking at it this way. What's the best case scenario? Somehow wake up rested at 7 a.m., which, I mean, yesterday I went to sleep at 6 a.m. Don't think I'd be rested at 7 a.m. Do that, drive down there, minimal traffic or no traffic, get a seat by noon, and play until midnight when the activation period ends. Alright, 12 hours, multiply it by the 17, multiply it by the 5, if all the opting in and the kiosk things go properly. Alright, then I'd have 1,000 tier credits. What's the conversion rate? I looked at it this way, 1,000 tier credits, how many hours of poker is that? No promotion. It's very close to 59 hours of poker. What's 59 hours? There's just no way, there's a wolf back there, you can see him moving. There's just no way I missed diamond and I failed to get the 15,000 tier credits, and I end the year at 14,000. If that happened in mid-December 2025, I go to Baltimore and play for a week. If I miss it, it's because I'm gonna miss it by like 10,000 tier credits, something huge. Maybe on the drive west and then back east, I don't stop in Council Bluffs at all, or I only stop for like a few days, not weeks or a month. Maybe at the end of the year I don't play Baltimore for like 3 weeks like I did this past year. Maybe in Vegas I play almost none at Bally's, which you probably call Horseshoe. Just I'm loving playing at other places. There's the possibility I miss diamond and I end the year with like 4,000 tier credits or something. There's no chance I miss diamond in 2025 and I end the year with 14,000 tier credits instead of the necessary 15,000. If that were the case, there's a squirrel over there, not in the zoo part, just an actual squirrel. If that were the case, I make sure I get it at the end of the year. Even like 2,000 tier credits away. There's no chance I end the year with 13,000 tier credits on the way to 15 and fail to get diamond. I would just play a ton in Baltimore at the very end of the year, right before Christmas, for like 10, 15 days, something like that. So it would be nice for video purposes. It would be nice to go to a Wawa, get some Sioux City sarsaparilla, all the things involved with driving to Baltimore and then coming back. Also be nice, I guess, for you viewers to see that. A day, really like a 24-hour period like that. But to save 59 hours of poker at the end of the year, not worth it. If this promo were going on for like 5 days and I could get 5,000 tier credits, like 4,000 or 5,000 tier credits right now, first week of the year, yeah, I would go down and do that. But one day for a debatable promotion, which might not happen and might only wind up with me getting 200 tier credits on the way to 15,000, just wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it for all the hassle, despite all the thought that went into it. So the day this video gets published, January 3rd, I am not in the Horseshoe Baltimore playing poker. And remember, rice is a spoon food.